Hello and welcome back to the Roc's Roost and Dragon Age Origins. When last we left off, our apprentice mage, Roc here, had survived the Harrowing. Presumably, he will now be promoted to full mage of the circle. We'll see. Our friend Jowan was impatient about not being called for his Harrowing, but we reassured him that perhaps the time will come sooner than later. Let's zoom out a little bit here. We need to go check on Irving. Irving, I think, is wanting to see us. But let's talk to some folks before we do that.
Jowan's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Congratulations on your test. Jowan's been acting weird all day.
Has he?
Have you
Okay.
seen him?
Well, I haven't seen him. Let's go over here and talk to this person. This person doesn't want to talk. Okay. All right, we go over here. What is up? Ooh. Vanity. There's the Charm of Still Waters, an amulet of the war... Well, no, that's what we have on, the War Mage. Amulet of Still Water, or Charm of Still Water, is an amulet with +1 will. Let's take it. Hopefully there's no stealing.
This tower is too cold.
I bet it is.
My mentor says I have great potential.
I bet you probably do.
I'm terrible at spells. You're lucky you're so talented.
Well, thank you.
Hello there.
Hello there. I'm going to take off the... Unequip. I'm going to take off the helmet while we're walking around in here. It just seems very impersonal, if you know what I mean. We can use WASD to walk around, of course. I don't know. I mean, maybe I like that. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I kind of prefer games where the camera is WASD and the walking is just right-clicking. But Buckle of the Winds, +3 defense. Take it. I don't see anything else in here we can loot. Maybe I'll get used to the WASD. That's not so bad. Oh, there's an X in here. What is the X?
Hear what? I heard
Is that a lootable?
dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence. Because blood magic is powerful, you can bend others to your will and force demons into your service. That's what I hear anyway.
Yeah, this blood magic sounds interesting to me.
This should be easy enough.
Lesser lyrium potion. A potion that contains a small amount of refined lyrium. Use lyrium potion instantly restores a portion of the mana. Only spellcasters can use it. Well, we're going to take it because we are a spellcaster indeed. This blood mage thing, that kind of interests me. We are coming off of a playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Maybe that's
As you wish.
why it sounds interesting, but... Apprentice Cowl. +5 mental resist. We're going to equip it. Inspect it. Ah. Circle towers are frequently drafty. The senior enchanters distribute these to the apprentices in the winter. Where they come by the cowls, however, is a mystery. Well, I guess they just make them. Neat. Love that flavor text. Let us put that on. How about that? Oh my. That is something. That's a look. That's a look. And we're going with it. Not unlike a Colovian fur helm. What is the X? I don't see anything that would be... If we zoom in. How about we go to the map? Maybe if we hover apprentice door. Oh, okay. I see. I get it. Point of interest. That hat is very snazzy. Not gonna lie. Well, WASD might be good for in here. Ooh. It's sparkling, so we gotta get it. Private documents. A list of household accounts and expenditures over time. Useful for merchants negotiating contracts and wages. Ah, it says the same thing. Type generic. It just gives you a bigger view. Value 40 silver, I guess. We'll take it. Alrighty. So let's check these classrooms. Does this just go downstairs, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it does. Ooh. Blank vellum. Fine treated lamb skin. Suitable for extracting illustration and a script. Exacting, rather. Okay, I wondered what we would be extracting from that, but anyhow. Just the controls I'm finding a little bizarre. Let us find our way to the classroom then. To play chess. Tower entrance. Okay. Oh, the guards shushing each other, huh? Let's take that. Let's go down there and talk to him. What's up? Templar Brand.
Yes, is there something you need?
That's a big door. Can I leave the tower? Is this the only way out of the tower? What's out there? No, have a nice day. Well, that's a big door.
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Well, I'm pretty good at stating the obvious. Can you open the door?
The Knight Commander would have my head if I did that. Besides, I hear it takes no less than 4 grown men to open this door.
So I can't leave then. What's out there?
For Eldon, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
You know, if you'd been cooped up in this tower your whole life, you'd probably think it was very interesting, but hey. Is that the only way out?
The only safe one, as far as I know. There are on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
I'm not sure why we're getting glitches in the voiceover, but oh well.
No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
Why can't I leave?
Only mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower, and the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today.
Okay.
Make a smile fortune on you.
I'm gonna say I'm afraid the glitches in the voice acting might be.
Talk to Bran. He's the chatty one.
Okay. Might be a sign of an impending game crash or something. I'm not sure. All right. So this is classroom. So I guess I have to go around and go down. Okay, I got it. I think not this way. Where does that go? Don't worry about it now. Wait, what? Basement. Okay. Go to the basement and get me some rotten chicken carcass. See. I don't know where this Irving is.
With your will.
Is this him?
The flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries. Injuries? But...
Oh crap.
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No, no, no. Breathe.
Oh, crap.
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Maybe we should. I'm going to actually save and restart the game because I'm afraid that there's something bad going on with all these glitches. Okay, I've reloaded. Hopefully it's no longer going to be an issue, but I mean, we'll see. I think this person I could talk to, Apprentice Mage.
Was the harrowing scary? It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Was the harrowing scary?
Yes.
It must have been. Why else would they call it that?
We'll talk to the fella here in a minute.
Magic must serve man and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me? Only boys can do magic. Hey!
Huh.
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Perhaps wise words.
Concentrate, poke the shield.
Uh-oh.
If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy.
I'm
It is
terrible
a
at
weakness that can
spells.
be exploited.
You're lucky you're so
Should you
talented.
face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No?
Again.
Whoosh. So he's teaching wards here, apparently. Alright, I don't think there's anything to loot in here. Well, this is cool. Is this the circle? I don't know. Where's that? That goes to the second floor. Maybe this fella's not the one we were wanting to see. The first teacher we saw, I just assumed it was. There's actually 3 teachers in here. Enchanter.
I hope you've spoken to the first enchanter. He seems eager to see you.
I haven't talked to him yet.
Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Thank you.
It gets easier as the years go by, doesn't it?
I guess. Does this lady have anything to say?
I heard your harrowing went well. That's wonderful to hear.
Thank you.
I heard your harrowing went
Yes,
well.
okay. That's all you have to say.
hear.
That's fine. Okie doke. What about this fella? You have anything to say? No. Nice skull.
How does it feel to be done with the harrowing?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I found a stylish hat in a drawer. It makes me super cool, in case you hadn't noticed. Alright, so I'm going to assume up here is the way. Irving, are you home? It just doesn't seem like a first enchanter would be hanging out in the basement, but I could be wrong. Some of these mages are eccentric, you know. Owain.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Ah, this is one of those people who have been tranquilized, I believe. Just judging from his timber. What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Well, at least that's good. Don't you think what they did to you is cruel? What is it like not having emotions? Let's ask him that. Or no, 3. You actually like being this way?
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
Well, you know, there's something to be said for that. And now you're no longer a person. Perhaps so. What happened during the Rite of Tranquility? Or two, what was it like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Okay, that's fine. I should go.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye. What about the stock?
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
What is the stockroom for?
The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
Nope.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. I don't know. I carry around some emotions. I really wish I didn't. But I don't think I want to be completely devoid of emotion. Tranquil.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
What about this one?
Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ostergar. Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ostergar.
Her tone is not quite as convincing as the other two.
Good day.
The male ones are a little bit more on point for being emotionless. I think her voice had just a little bit too much life in it, I think. Senior Enchanter Sweeney.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
You might remember me as an apprentice. Two, I am a newly harrowed mage, but I've lived here all my life. Are you daft? I've seen you in here many times. I don't think we're going to play that way.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Well, I'll be the lord of everything before you know it, so remember this face. Maybe someone could help you fix him.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Really? Magic could.
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
Just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Well, the guy seems like me in a lot of ways. Okay. Ooh. Oh, can you inspect all these? New Codex. 4 schools of magic primal. None of the books. A section of books appears to be missing. Yes, I've noticed. Creation. We'll look at those in a minute. Let me just examine these bookcases. Hierarchy of the Circle. Okay, get out from behind the table, Roc. There we go. Well, I'm starting to see the value of exploring while zoomed in. Who are you? Edric.
You need something. If not, step back. You're in my light.
That book is gigantic. I thought he was small, but no, the book is big. You're light.
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage.
You're an elf, huh? Very well, I'll leave you alone. I don't take orders from elves. Pish posh. You're well spoken for an elf. You're just an apprentice, not a mage. Well, that's rude.
What does that mean? Are you saying elves cannot be educated, that we lack the capacity to learn? Well, if you haven't realized by now, elves and humans are equal in the Circle. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either.
Fascinating. What do you mean?
Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself.
Really? Sounds like a noble goal. I'm sure you'll succeed.
Thank you. But I should get back to my books.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you for talking with me.
Good day.
No need to be mean. His name is Edric. Well, remember that. He probably is going to come into play later in some way, if I had to guess. We didn't check these books. Bookcases, no, nothing there. Hello, darling. Our new little beagle just came to say hi. Yes, I know. I don't have enough dogs.
The Chantry would do something before it came to that.
Will they?
Right. They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the
Oh, actually.
Libertarian position. Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the Circles were petitioning for more independence, or even a split. Won't be pretty. Ah, those short-sighted Libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
Well, maybe. Senior Enchanter Torin, hello.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night.
Hello? Oh my god. This guy's full of himself. What were you talking about earlier?
Oh, the fraternities of the Enchanters.
Yes.
You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Well, tell me anyway.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Well, I just can't get away from games full of political intrigue, can I? But anyway, I suppose my nature in real life is very much like that, so not a shock. Which do you belong to? I'm guessing he is a libertarian, maybe? I don't know.
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Well, it is human nature. Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Well, yeah. Hello, Niall.
Hello. Were you looking for something?
No, just farting around, looking in the bookshelves. Well, what are you talking to that other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. But I think I should rule the world. Why don't you go off then?
I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down.
Well,
There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
something tells me that I'm going to be leaving the circle. Who are you anyway?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
Yep, I can't stage a chat.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Meow. It says it like a cat. Entropy. Another bookshelf over here. History of the Circle. All right, so we have to figure out exactly how we want to go about reading all of these codices, because there is a heck of a lot. And I don't see my voice holding up to reading all these as much as I would love to. I guess we'll just take it as it goes and see what happens. Okay, folks, so what I've decided to do with all of these codices and journal entries and things, for the most part, the ones that we gather here in the world, I will read in a separate supplemental video that will be uploaded alongside this video or soon thereafter. I think that probably will be the best way to do it. If you have some idea of how that might better flow, let me know, because I think stopping to read a bunch of codices and journal entries definitely affects the flow, and I know that some people probably don't care as much as others do. I'm really into the world building and the lore, and that's where you get a lot of it in games like this, is from these codices and journal entries. So I am going to read them, but I think I will read them as a supplemental episode that will appear after the main episode. So if there's no objections, that's how we'll do it from here on. Or if you have a better idea, please let me know in the comments. I'm always up for suggestions. Okay. Let us save the game and see what other trouble we can get into, eh? Let's check the map. First floor, Owain's stockroom. This says Irving's study. Okay, so Irving must be in here. The chapel. Where is Irving? I guess he's just not in here, right? Because this is Njal and Torin. Yeah, I guess he's not here. We'll just keep looking then. That's Edric. Make sure that we checked all these books. I actually feel like my character moves a little bit fast. It's not usually a concern. Okay. Who do we have here?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in.
Where is my hat?
I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
There's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, Duncan his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
Really?
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Wonder if we're gonna get picked to be a Grey Warden. Oh, seems possible, doesn't it? Ooh, good thing we checked back here. This little back area reminds me of the headmaster's quarters in Skyrim in the Mage's College at Winterhold. Cloth helmet, that's another one of those. I'll take it. Not the headmaster. What is he called? You know, the Grand Poobah. These are cool tapestries. Look at that. There we go. Isn't that neat? I love when they actually take good care to make nice ceilings and things in these games. You know, a lot of times that would just be slapped with generic stone texture 47, but that actually looks cool. I like that. Looks like it would crumble down on the floor a lot, though. It's not in the world's greatest condition. Anyway. Dragon Quest is a series that is always, at least in the modern era, being careful about making interesting interiors, and they always do the ceiling very nicely. Generic Mage. Right-click to loot the chest. We're going to check it. Another one of these. Do I really need to be getting these? I don't know. Probably not.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Okay. Cool. I like the sound of that. I'll just loot this while I'm here. It's going to be another callus. Oh, no, lyrium dust. This is lyrium found in a natural powdered state, ready to be incorporated into potions. Use. After inhaling lyrium dust, the user regains a small amount of mana. Only spellcasters can benefit from lyrium dust. That sounds very dangerous. If we do this, it becomes bigger so you can see it better without me having to zoom in. You probably noticed in the first episode all the zooming. That was me in editing. The game doesn't do that. If you find it annoying, let me know. If you find it exceptionally helpful, also let me know. It adds a tremendous amount of effort to the editing, but if it's worth it, I don't mind doing it.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
I don't think so.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
What a bitch. Okay, fine. I'll show you when I'm god of the magic universe. Alright, so he's not in here. Hello? Cullen.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Yes, me too. Who are you?
I am Cullen. I was to strike the killing blow if you had become an abomination. I am glad you didn't.
Yes, well, me too. Thank you, Cullen, for not chopping my head off. But you would have it. But you would have if it was called for. I thought all Templars liked killing mages. Everyone has a job to do. How would you have known if I had become one? That's a question that's worth asking.
Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
So how do we know they exist? So you could have made a mistake. Or you don't know what an abomination looks like? I'm sure someone would have told you when to strike. Yeah, I'm sure they would have. Which makes one wonder, doesn't it?
As I said, I've never seen one, but when someone becomes an abomination, something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
Oh my god. No. No, I'm sure there are no abominations here. Yeah.
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
Yes, he's very dedicated, Jess.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Indeed. Nice to meet you, Cullen. Glad you didn't chop my head off. Okay. We got an armoire with an acolyte staff. I'll do the thing here. Many of these ancient staves remain from the days when the Tevinter Imperium still ruled much of Ferelden. Infused with lyrium, it serves as a channel for a mage's power, able to fire bolts of energy in combat. Ancient staves, huh? And it is staves, it is not staves. That's a very common mispronunciation. Mispronunciation, even.
On it.
Private documents. Ooh. Give me a list of household accounts and expenditures over time. Useful for... Oh, we've seen this. Yes, take it. We'll set it. We'll blackmail these people. They keep looking at this skull. Like, is there an obsession afoot?
Did you see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order.
Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Sounds like something for me. I want to be a Grey Warden. I mean, I have no idea what that entails, but I'm up for it.
This should be easy enough.
Storage cabinet. Rostock. These shards of lifestone are infused with magic. either naturally or by one of the tranquil. Frost stalks radiate cold and can be used in many ice-related potions and traps. And we have elf root, the common name for canaverous. This herb actually has little to do with elves other than being commonly collected and traded to outsiders by the Dalish. It is the primary ingredient in many healing salves. Cool, so we got alchemy ingredients here. Deep mushroom. I love mushrooms. If you have been a watcher of the channel for any amount of time, you will know that I love mushrooms. But anyhow, to all you new folks, now you know. Fungi found underground in close proximity to lyrium veins. In addition to their restorative properties, they can also be made into poisons. Excellent. I'm a-coming.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
Look at this cabinetry. It's like a card catalog, but I guess it's an alchemy cabinet. Love that. Anything else to say?
It's great to see you. It's always sad when an apprentice fails the harrowing.
There's that skull again. Though this is an actual one and not a drawing. What is that a skull of? Is that a demon? Well, my ignorance is showing.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Leora testy? Why?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
Yeah, no kidding. Is this Leora? Oh yeah, it is. I'll go to this side of the table, thank you. We'll also save.
Oh, it's you. I hear Irving's looking for you.
Yes. She's a comely elven lass, eh?
Oh, it's you. I hear Irving's looking for you.
Well, you don't seem to be. You know, what's his name said you were upset. But are you not? Are you upset? No? Yes. Red suits you. Okay. Well, I gotta go. Flattery will get you everywhere with a lady, let me tell you. Okay.
This is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yes, I just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
You gotta watch that cinnabar now. You'll poison yourself if you're not careful. Cinnabar is an ore of mercury. And it is the chief method for extracting mercury. Let's go on around. Are we in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's where Owain is. Okay, got it. Let's go on around and keep checking. Anything else in here? This is the chapel. Kaylee, let's... Normally I would say don't interrupt prayers, but let's do it this once.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Stay silent.
Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be.
So let it be.
I didn't see you there.
No, I'm just lurking.
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
I should not interrupt your meditations.
Oh, all right then. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Feel like I probably could have probed there and learned something. Ah, I see here. Health poultices. You have acquired a health poultice. These instantly restore some of your health. To use the poultice, drag it from your inventory into your quick bar. Double-click it directly from the inventory, or right-click on it in the inventory and select Use. Stores sell more poultices, and characters who have learned herbalism can create their own, which we have herbalism, so nice to know. An altar. New Codex, founding of the Chantry. I'll read that later. Lily.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Indeed.
I heard about your harrowing.
Yes.
Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
So Andraste must be a deity. Can we pray? Guess not. It's interesting. Mages are usually not portrayed as being very spiritual. New Codex, the Maker. Again, these will be read by me in a special episode that follows the episode in which they were found in. Oh, that's a neat light. Got some more of that cool ceiling up there. It's like a fresco, I guess. The way it's peeling off makes me think it's a fresco. Very neat. This architecture is very unusual.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry's supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
We found Irving. You sent for me.
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
He is this.
Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Is this why you had me summoned? Pleased to meet you. A Grey Warden in the tower? What's he doing here? I don't know. I think we'll be polite. I really dig Irving's garb, by the way. You know, green's my favorite color.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostagar.
Duncan is the fellow we saw in the opening cinematic, which was quite dramatic, by the way. That's all you wanted to tell me? Why? Who are we fighting? Or I would like to defend Ferelden. Why?
Mages are uniquely equipped to combat Darkspawn.
Well, that's all you wanted to tell me? Huh. What are Darkspawn? What do you mean? I would think my character would know what Darkspawn are. But I'm not exactly sure what they are. They're related to the demons, yes? Are they people possessed by demons? Let's just ask him.
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Uh-oh.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The Harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
Nice. My phylactery.
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Awesome. This is so exciting. I'm glad to be part of this circle.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the Harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Super cool.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
Sure, it'd be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Alrighty, so we have a new codex for Duncan. Again, we'll read those in the special episode that follows. Let's pause it, look at the map, and we need to go here, yeah. So we need to just go back around. Got it. Alrighty. This way. Come, Duncan. I'll be switching playstyles as we go, till I figure out which one I actually like. I'm probably going to have to reverse the camera angle thing, or the camera direction thing. Here it is. You're most welcome, sir. All right. Here we have Jowan again.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
For the moment, yes. Hello again, Jowan. I think I am for now. Or were you following me? Or going through another personal crisis? I don't know. I think I am for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Of course I do.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
I think this guy is going to end up being tranquilized. I have a fear. If he doesn't stop pestering me...
We should be safe here.
Oh, who are you? All right, what's going on? Is this Lily? I can't remember. In the chapel? The Templar's favorite haunt? You realize there's a priest standing right here. All this skulking about is rather excessive. Yeah, all right, fine.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
Ah, I see. It is indeed Lily. An initiate, that's forbidden. Oh, I was beginning to doubt her existence. This fat cow is your lover? My condolences, Lily. That would be kind of a funny thing to say, but is he going to take it well? I don't know. I was beginning to doubt her existence.
I was afraid to tell anyone. Lily was becoming a chantry priest. She's taken vows.
Mm-hmm.
Lily's been given to the chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Well, you should have thought of that before you, whatever. Did you bring me here just to tell me about your affair? Or you can trust me, I won't tell anyone. You should rethink this relationship. Yeah, I think, yes. Love will conquer all. I don't buy into that because these people know their responsibilities. You sometimes duty has to trump your biological urges. And that's a rabbit hole that I probably don't need to go down. Love will conquer all, and you'll only have yourself to blame. You should rethink this.
I won't give Lily up for anything.
Well, that's your problem then. So what is all this about? This guy's definitely going to get tranquilized. You can't have me brought here to chat about love. Or you can't have brought me here to chat about love. Great, get married, have some kids. Gonna go now. And I'm truly happy for you both. So what's this about?
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
I think you're probably right about that. And what does this have to do with me? But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it. That sounds terrible. It's better than dying. Well, it does sound terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about all this? Or why would they do this to you? It's going to be all right. What are you going to do? How'd you find out?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
Do you think maybe they're doing that because of this relationship? Do you think they know? I mean, I doubt very seriously they are unaware of your relationship. Very, very much so. What are you going to do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
Oh my God. I don't want to get involved in this. My gut says number 5.
You're just walking away?
It's all right, Jowan. There's always a way. We must have faith. I understand your reluctance, and I can only beg you won't violate our trust.
I'll say nothing.
Our lives depend on your silence. Pretend we never spoke, and if you can find it in your heart, wish us luck and pray for us.
Yeah, I'm sure that the intent there is for you to help them out, but I just, I'm role-playing this character. There's no way I would help them out. They both knew what they were getting into when they became, well, I guess he didn't have much of a choice. Maybe she didn't either. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is, and there are things more important than yourself. Selfish desires are part of part of the reason why the world is in the shape it's in right now. I'm talking about our real world. So, yeah, I don't really cotton to this stuff. So, there you go.